Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past.
Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem. We've had a main beam bus undervolt.
Roger, main B undervolt. Okay, stand by 13. We're looking.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be taking a look at a watch that I have talked about previously in my videos, and I think it's pound for pound, dollar for dollar, yen for yen, whatever currency you work in, simply the best value watch out there, if you like, the Speedmaster. Now, I'll put a caveat to this. This is a new version, and it is the Snoopy Blue Edition. So brand new out from Bulova. It's $1,400 Australian at the moment. The OG, which I've owned for quite some time, you can pick it up from there or thereabouts, somewhere between 500 to 600 bucks. And this is the question, guys, is I know this is new and it's lovely, but is it worth over 2.5 times the price of what you could get this one for? Really, the only difference, 45mm case diameter, 43.5. Now, I'm going to put some footage up for you with it, with the OG on my wrist and this one. Tell me what you think. Does it really make a difference, that 1.5 mils? I don't think it does personally. Like I say, people weren't buying this one, or some people weren't buying it because they said it was too big. 1.5 mils, does that really cut it? I'm not too sure. I would have preferred to have seen this down at 42 mils, maybe even 41 mil. It does still wear big. Anyway, guys, let's look at the footage. Tell me what you think. If you do like the content, though, please do consider subscribing. It would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, let's take a look at this watch. So whilst the Omega Speedmaster Professional is the first watch worn on the moon, it certainly isn't the only watch that's been worn on the moon. In particular, Apollo 15, Commander Dave Scott's Omega Speedmaster Professional failed and the crystal had popped off. As a result, for the EVAs that he was scheduled to do, he wore his Bulova chronograph. Now that watch was sold in 2015, October I think it was, including buyer's premiums, sold for $1.6 million US. As a result, Bulova, I think, realised that they had certainly a historically significant piece that they should promote, and the archive range was born. So they've released a number of different models. The most recent iteration is this one in the video, which is the Bulova Snoopy edition. One of the most exciting aspects about the release from Bulova of this Snoopy edition was that it was reduced in size down from 45 mils to 43.5, which is the same size as the watch worn by Commander Dave Scott on the Apollo 15 missions. I personally, though, think that the all-black version, even though it is 45 mils, still wears smaller than both of these models shown. So here are the differences with this watch versus the old version. You can see there you do have a matte case finish on the old version versus a very nice polished case with this Snoopy Blue edition. That follows through into the bracelet, where you have matte on the old one and then a matte and polished bracelet on the new version. So what's the same about them? Well, first of all, you still have that raised flat sapphire crystal, and you also have exactly the same caseback across both models. Inside the watch, they both run with that 262 kHz ultra high frequency quartz chronograph movement. One really interesting and very important thing to mention, though, that movement is accurate there or thereabouts 10 seconds per year, which I think is absolutely amazing. And again, I've said it in other videos, if you want a watch that is that accurate in quartz, from a Swiss brand, you're looking at least $2,000 and at least $2,500–3,000 if you're moving into Grand Seiko territory, where their ultra high accuracy quartz models reside. So what makes this watch cool? Well, I think first of all, those anodized blue pushers are pretty cool. They do remind me a lot of the blue aluminium that you found on the original Apollo astronauts' spacesuits. But like I say, really cool. And I think even though that is an anodized finish, I'm sure it's going to wear off, but I think that's probably going to add to the aesthetics. Another thing about this watch is that textured dial. It does have a really nice pitted sort of look to it, and you've got that original Bulova font on there as well. So here it is on the wrist, guys, again. 43.5 mils, so it is a large watch, and I think it does wear large, but not massive in my opinion. One thing I would say though is because of that polished case and certainly the polished bracelet, it does look a little bit dressier than what you would typically find on the older version. You do get a blue strap with it though, so you can dress it down. I've also put some footage up to show you the original, but like I say, with that bead blasted case and bracelet, I think it certainly has a little bit more of a tool-like feel to it. Lume on the watch is okay. It does have this nice blue aqua look to it. It's not going to be the same as a dive watch, so don't expect that, but it will be a long-lasting lume, and when submitted to sufficient light, it will keep glowing throughout the night and be easy to read. Okay guys, so there you have it. That is the Bulova Lunar Pilot Snoopy edition. I think in conclusion, I'd still keep coming back to the fact that it is currently sitting at 1,399 Australian dollars, which is a significant premium, 2 times plus the factor of what you can buy the original for. And I have to ask myself, if I were in the market or are going to be looking at this model, would I go with that anniversary edition, so the titanium two-tone? And I don't really know, to be honest. Keen to hear what you guys think though. Is this watch worth waiting for it to come down in price, or are you gagging to get it right now? Anyway, thanks ever so much for your time, guys. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. I wish you all the best. I will see you in a new video soon. And again, if you do like the content, please do consider subscribing. Cheerio. Bye.